Hey everyone, Sprout here, welcome back to the channel. Now guys, at request, I'm going to do a raid preparation guide on Arena Breakout. Now what I mean by that is where to find everything you need, how to set it up, what buttons to press, what you need to click, etc. to get exactly what you need, as I feel like some new players just getting their WeChat or their QQ activated are getting quite confused. As you know, I've been playing this game now for 11 months. I don't use a translator. I've kind of learned what everything does. If you do want to translate these pages, pause the video, translate it for yourself, make sure you know exactly what I'm clicking, but I am going to circle everything I click in the video as I go. So without further ado guys, if you would do us a massive favour, like the video, make sure you subscribe, and we'll get straight into this one. As you can see, I've got a fresh naked character. I've got nothing on him currently. I'm going to take you through exactly how to set yourself up so you can survive a hell of a lot better in a raid. Let's go. Right, first of all guys, we're going to start with armor, rigs, helmets and backpacks. Now, if you don't have one, I've got quite a full storage here, but we're going to assume that you're empty, you've got absolutely nothing, you've just lost your last stuff in the last raid you're in. So, you've got a couple options here for getting what you need. Now, you can go to the vendors, which is this button on the left here, with the little face in it, and you get all these, and they tell you on them what to do. Like, that guy's got guns, ammo and badges. She does meds and food and containers. He does armor and backpacks, guns and whatever. He does armor, headsets. He's got backpacks and armor, etc. Now, when you go into one of these people, not that one because he's the battle pass one, let's go into this one. When you go into these people and you go to heads and stuff like that, they've got basic ones that some you can just buy outright, some you need certain items to get. So we're not going to bother with something too complicated like trading items and stuff. That's for a different video. But for instance, this guy is the only person that sells headsets. So if you just want the basic one, if you don't want to spend too much on it, go ahead, click the buy button, the very bottom right button, and buy yourself a headset. I'm going to go ahead and equip that now, just so you know what I mean. So we've got a headset on there. We're going to go for a helmet that doesn't restrict the headsets as well. Now these are quite easy to spot as well. So let's just say you fully kitted yourself out on the vendors. You can't do it that way. Another way you can go is go to the black market, which is this coin symbol, coin button on the left hand side here. So go ahead and click that and it takes you into the market. Now, I'm not 100% sure what most of these do, but I usually just flick down the list anyway. So obviously you've got backpacks, you've got headsets, helmets, etc. So what we're going to do is going to buy a backpack first. Now, depending on how much money you've got left, I've got quite a bit. The big ones start at this one here, the 3,500 one. They're the decent sized ones, and then obviously the more expensive they get, the bigger the backpack. So I generally speaking go for the blue one, which is this 9,000 one. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one of them, even though it's not. There we go. We'll buy that. And helmets next is the major one. Now obviously the least expensive ones are the crap ones. You've got a fireman's helmet, you've got a builder's helmet, blah blah, you've got a scooter helmet, I'm assuming that's what that is. But you don't want to go for one of these ones, trust us. Now, as you go down the list here, you get ones that look like this one, where the ear slot is covered. Now these ones won't let you wear headphones because obviously it's covered, so you want to find one that hasn't got that covered. For instance, the blue one. The blue one's one I usually go for. Now when you look at it, you'll see at the bottom left here on the actual window it appears, you can see you can get face shields and night vision on this one. Now if I go down to another one like this one, you can see you can't get face shields on this one. So I recommend, if you are going into battle, you find one that has a face shield. So I'll go ahead and buy that one, even though I've already got one. I don't know why I just bought it, but whatever. Now, face shields, you can buy them in the menu here, and I know which one goes on the helmet itself, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to find it without doing this. I know it's, for instance, I know it's the DK6, but I'll show you how to do that in a second. Armor-wise, guys, how to pick which armor to use. Depending on what map you're going on, what difficulty, you've got blockade mode, you've got higher tier maps where they use tier 4 ammo and stuff. If you look at this armor, and you can see where it's got the shield on the left hand side here with a 2. That means it's tier 2 armor. So any bullets higher than tier 2 is going to absolutely shred that to pieces. Obviously the further you go down, you've got this one, that's a tier 4. Further down the list, that one is a tier 5, and I think there's tier 6 right at the bottom, which costs an absolute fortune. Tier 6, there you go. Now I usually go for a tier 4 just to be on the safe side, so I'm going to go for probably this black one here. That's tier 3, sorry, not 4. I usually go for, which one is, I think I just usually go for the 18,000 one. Obviously it depends how much money you've got, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that one as well. Now, rigs wise, guys, you've got 2 choices here. You can get these ones, which are like an armor and rig combo. I use these quite a lot, but they do end up more expensive for exactly what you get. Or you can go ahead and buy a chest rig like this. Now, I'll recommend, if you're using massive mags that take up 3 slots, you're going to have to look further down here for the big ones. But anything regular, I would go for this one or higher. This is a nice basic one. Plenty of room in that one. I haven't got enough room in my warehouse to buy it. Hang on. I'll go ahead and equip everything I've got on. I've just bought. Let's put this on. Put the backpack on. Right, go back into the market. We'll buy the chest rig. Like so. Go ahead and buy that one. I've probably got one of these in my inventory, but whatever. Buying for the video. Right, so open that and put the chest rig on, which will be folded up nice and easily there, BH2. Just put that on. See, it's a nice, decent sized one. Plenty of mags. Now, helmet wise, this thing here, click the button on the right hand side and it brings up the face shields. So I usually just go for the most expensive one. Go ahead and buy that. And once you've got the face shield, you go back into your warehouse, find the face shield, click the helmet, and attach it, and there you go, you've got a face shield helmet. Simple as that, easy as that, guys. Right, next, guys, meds. You need meds to go into a battle with. Now, depending on what level your vendors are, you should be able to buy everything you need from this lady in the middle here. Let's go to her store. Now, I'll buy a couple of these, for instance. Basic med kits. Go ahead and buy the black ones. Go to the next one down. Now, you want to try for the blue ones if you can, but if you can't, just buy loads of red ones. They don't last as long, but they're good enough, you know what I mean? So if you can't buy the blue ones, or you haven't got the tradables for them or whatever, or you can't buy the pill boxes, you can get all of these off the black market as well. I would recommend you get the blue ones. I'm not going to buy it because I've got loads of them. These are adrenalines and stuff, and it does help if you do buy food and water to take into the match with you. Also, a very important thing to take in is these things. These are trauma kits. I usually buy a couple of these, the small ones, or I buy a big one from the marketplace. I'll buy some of them. This is bandages. This is a 2 charge bandage. This green one is a 4 charge, the green one being the better one. I usually take at least one of them in. And that's all you need meds wise, unless you're going into armory or TV station or something like that. So what we'll do is we'll go equip these. I usually put them, the trauma kits at least, into my backpack so they're out the way. You'd have to select them manually in battle if you need to use them. So open up your backpack. Meds I usually put 2 in my rig, 2 in my pockets, just to be safe on that. And then I'll put the bandages in my rig as well. It's entirely up to you where you put these. You can put them all in your backpack if you want. It just means you have to open up your backpack every time you want to use one. And I think that's pretty much it, yeah. So see, for instance, said you bought the painkillers. Make sure you take them as well. Right guys, last but not least, your guns, your mags, and your ammo. Now, you can use the gun bench for this, or if you've managed to loot like a half-decent weapon, you can just go ahead and equip it. What I'm going to do is, just for the sake of it, I'm going to go with one of the gun benches I usually use, which is the MP5. So I'll go ahead and select the MP5, and if you click in the top left here, if you have saved the blueprint, it will be up here. Now, I usually use this one here. Click the white button, click that button, and click to buy. And that'll buy everything you need all in one go. There you go, there's your gun. Right, I'm just going to unfold that stock. There we go. Now, before you put it into here, sort that out, bring it to the top of the screen so I can see what I'm doing. Before you put it in here, take it to the bottom of the top of here, click this button, which is the one next to the arrow one, the middle one here. Click that, and it will take the magazine out. Now, to save you searching for this magazine, click the magazine and click the button on the far left. And that should bring up an automatic marketplace. And then you can go ahead and buy more magazines. Always best to have more than one magazine. Saves you reloading all the damn time. Now, another thing you can do with this, you click the far right button on the magazine, and it'll bring up every single ammo type you can put in that magazine for your gun with varying prices. Now, I tend to go for the AP ammo. Depending on what level your vendors are, you can also buy them off the vendors, but they are slightly more expensive depending on what the market price is. So I would recommend you buy at least 270 of whatever respective ammo you're going for. So let's go ahead and buy 3 stacks of 90. There we go. And then go ahead and reload your magazines. Put your gun in your hand like so. Reload your magazines. And then put one in your gun. Click it properly. Put one in your gun. Put the other 2. I didn't fill one of them up fully. You get the idea. Into there. And you'll see why I haven't got 4 if you do watch me other tip video. It'll tell you why I was keeping a spare slot. I didn't fill that up fully. But anyway, guys, that's how you can fully kit yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you find it useful. If you have, please like the video. Make sure you do subscribe, of course, as well. Just don't forget to put your ammo into your rig or whatever, so you can reload when you need to. It does come in handy doing that. I've still got more. I usually actually take more than this, but I've got more somewhere anyway. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you did find it useful, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.